Newly appointed British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak took part in his first questions session in Parliament, where he had a rowdy exchange with the leader of the Labour Party.
Sunak defended his cabinet picks and his agenda, and he also addressed calls for a general election.
Mr. Speaker, he talks about mandates, about votes, about elections. It's a bit rich coming from the person who tried to overturn the biggest democratic vote in our country's history. Our mandate is based on a manifesto that we were elected on, to remind him an election that we won and they lost.
I always love that that rowdy British.
It's exciting. It's fun to watch in person. You know, tourists can walk into Parliament and watch that. Actually.
Well, here to break it down for us, CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio there in London. So, Ramy, part of what Sunak was doing was defending his cabinet picks, in part because many of his nominees were from his predecessor's government. And as a reminder to viewers, she was widely unpopular, and Liz Truss was forced out soon after being in power. So how does Sunak's government benefit potentially from keeping these same people in leadership positions?
Hey, Lana, absolutely. Yeah, notably, Prime Minister Sunak is keeping his finance secretary, his foreign secretary, along with his defense secretary, among several others. But they come from different factions of his Conservative Party. If you will, the right wing, and then there's the more right wing. And that is where the benefit, he thinks at least, to him lies. His finance secretary, Jeremy Hunt, for example, has been a strong supporter of himself. So sure, he gets to stay, right? But his foreign secretary, James Cleverly, and defense secretary, Ben Wallace, they actually backed Liz Truss in the past, and of course now we know that she's gotten the boot. But when Sunak won this week, he said he would form a government of all talents. That's a quote there. But, you know, reading between those lines, I'm thinking he was signaling that he would form a government of all conservative shades. Now, compare that to Liz Truss, flaming out after 49 days on the job. She was criticized for putting only people loyal to her. In effect, she was living in a bubble, they say, not hearing critics. Mr. Sunak, in effect, keeping his friends close and potentially his enemies closer.
All right. And Ramy, after seeing today's lively question session, what does Sunak need to do to unite Parliament and get these opposing parties to work with his government? Because clearly that's the goal here, right? They've got to get to the work of governing.
Sure. I think the unity perhaps is with his own Conservative Party, but not unity with the opposition party. That's almost like asking in the U.S. Congress, how do you get Republicans and Democrats to work together?
Good question.
So we'll leave that to the side. But the reality to your question is Mr. Sunak probably will not get opposition parties to work together. The biggest party that you're seeing on the screen there, led by Keir Starmer, the Labour Party, they've been crying for a general election. In the U.S., we'd call it a national election for months. And that's because if such an election were held today, Labour would just obliterate them in a landslide. So no motivation there for them to work together.
Right.
And at today's PMQs, Mr. Sunak's first in the hot seat, you know, Keir Starmer attacked him. He had his lines prepped. Sunak, for example, reappointing a minister who resigned because of a national security breach, also laying into Sunak's wife, who claims she didn't live in the U.S. in order to avoid paying taxes. So a lot of things there. They're going to keep on hammering him.
All right. Well, Ramy Inocencio, we know you'll keep following the new prime minister there in the UK. Thanks so much for that.
Thanks.
Sure, you bet.